I thought I would get a free video out for the second channel, to be honest. I'm trying to think of like my top 50 games of all time. Last of Us Part 2 is probably my favorite game of all time at the moment. I think it's probably my favorite game of all time. Resident Evil 2 Remake is up there for me. I mean, Resident Evil 2, let's go through these for a second. Last of Us Part 2, I feel like I played at a very good, I played at the best time. I played during winter. I needed like a slow, not slow, but like a sad game. I feel like it came at a perfect time, and it just felt so good. Everything in that game feels great, and I just love it. Resident Evil 2, I feel like, is the perfect horror game for me. It's the scariest game I've ever played, and I've not been that scared of a game since. So it has to be up there for me. Silent Hill 2. Speaking of Silent Hill 2, that gets onto it. I could see that about Silent Hill. Saints Row. Oh my god, my brain's gone. It's gone. It's fried. I'm fried. I'm cooked. Silent Hill 2 is, again, one of the greatest games I've ever played. One of the saddest stories. It's a game I think about consistently a lot of the time. I think about that game a lot. And like, if I'm ever thinking about, God, what's a great gaming experience? Silent Hill 2. I love that so much. A weird connection between Silent Hill 2 and The Last of Us Part 2 is I streamed them all for the first time when I first played them. And my chat was pretty dead. So it was just me on my own talking about my actual raw vibe of the game, and I loved it. That was peak. So what do you mean, bro? Schizo game? Silent Hill's peak. Yeah, it is a bit schizo core to just be yapping to myself. But I do that frequently. I love a yap. I love a little yap sesh. What else is up there for me? I mean, I don't think it's right, and I don't know if it's the 4th slot. Dying Light is a game that comes to mind. Dying Light 1. Do I have Dying Light 2 over Dying Light 1? I think I have Dying Light 2 over Dying Light 1. Because Dying Light 2 I've played multiple times, and I've had so much fun with that game, alone, with friends, with my dad. Like, I feel like it encompasses everything I like about a game. You don't have to, like, the story's not that important for the game. The gameplay holds its own. So that's up there. I don't know if it's the 4th slot, to be honest. Days Gone, as Mo just said in the chat. Days Gone is up there for me. Days Gone, I played that game over multiple months. I didn't sit down and play that. I started that in September 2023, and I don't think I finished that until probably like March 2024. I played that over like a long stretch of time. And like, it started off really slow and didn't hook me in, but when it got me good. I wanted to play that game all the time, and I would say it's up there for one of my favorite games I've played. So yeah, Days Gone is a shoe-in. I mean, Skyrim. It's boring. Like, Skyrim's up there for me. I've spent so many hours on Skyrim. I've spent so many hours talking about Skyrim with my friends at school. Skyrim's up there, but yeah, Skyrim's got to be up there. The ending was low-key mid, but yeah, for Days Gone, I feel like Days Gone, if they got the full games they wanted to make, if Days Gone was just one game in a chapter of 3, I think it would stand on its own a lot better as an ending. But it doesn't, because they haven't got the rest of the games, which is really sad. I don't like it. It is really sad. Skyrim's up there for me. What else is up there for me? I love Skyrim. Skyrim. It's an older game, so it was a lot of like my younger years. I mean, Minecraft, Xbox 360. Specifically, Minecraft Xbox 360 edition is up there for me. That's got to be up there for me. That's childhood memories right there. I remember when that game only had like you could play the demo of it. Bruh, all my notes on my phone have been deleted. I had a list of games that I liked, and it's all gone, so I have to actually think on the fly. So yeah, Days Gone, Dying Light, Skyrim, Minecraft, all games. I mean, Minecraft's Minecraft. Younger, you say as an early 20s man. I mean, yeah, but it's like in gaming years, you know. I'm Unk. Dead Rising, yeah, Dead Rising. Ugh. Dead Rising. I literally have a carpet. I'm sat on a mat or like a carpet that is Dead Rising 1. I would put Dead Rising 2 above Dead Rising 1. Again, that's memories. That's me playing with my cousin late at night, playing the demo of that game on an Xbox 360. That's playing with Pug. That's playing with my brother. There's been multiple streams I've played of that have been so fun. Dead Rising 2 has to be on there. I agree with that. Dead Rising 2 does have to be on there. I'm gonna go for Elden Ring. Elden Ring has to be on there. Elden Ring was a game that I've never wanted to play a game like, you know, when you before a game comes out, or like a game's out and you're seeing people play it, and you don't have a lot of money, so you don't want to risk it, and you watch like hours and hours of people playing it, and then you get to play it and it's actually that good. That is what Elden Ring was for me. Elden Ring was so peak. I was looking forward to play that game so bad, and when I played it, I think I had COVID when I got it. I had COVID, and I just sat there and played Elden Ring for hours and hours. I have like 300, 400 hours on that game. Yes, Elden Ring's on that. Overwatch 1, and even the start of Overwatch 2 is on there. It's on there. It's one of my favorite FPS games of all time. It was at its peak. It was addictive gameplay. It was, you just wanted to play for the sake of playing. The game was so good you wanted to play it. No matter, like, I would want to play it all the time. Overwatch 2, not so much. But Overwatch 1 at its peak, yes. Overwatch makes it on there. Absolutely. At the moment, this isn't the top 50. Like, the top 3 is set. Like, that is 1, 2, 3. I don't know if Dying Light 2 is the 4th. Oh, does Firewatch make the list? I don't know if Firewatch makes the list. I'll put it on for now. I do like Firewatch. We'll put it on there. Maybe Firewatch. That's a possible one. Because 50 is a lot of games. And then we got 10. Horizon Zero Dawn makes it onto there for me. If it exists. I played the remaster, but it's not on here. Horizon makes it on there for me. That game was really fun. I played that a couple months ago, and I was in a bit of a like a dip of games, and I thought I didn't like games as much anymore. I was like, God, no game is hitting for me. And then I started Horizon Zero Dawn, and I finished it in a weekend. Peak. That game's peak. 50 is a lot. Yeah, 50 is a lot of games. But I think if we start adding up games from different series, like multiple series, I feel like it hits. I feel like we hit 50. I mean, there's a twofer here. Pokemon. I'm gonna go for my favorite Pokemon game. It's not on the list. Hello, Platinum, bruh. What, bro? No Gen 4? No Gen 4? Okay, I'm just gonna have to put a different game here, but it's a stand-in for Pokemon Platinum. Okay, that's a stand-in for Pokemon Platinum. Because Pokemon Platinum is one of my favorite games of all time. That's peak childhood. Again, another peak childhood game. Skylanders. Skylanders 1. Spyro Adventure. Which, here, bro, that was peak. There was a time in my life where that's all I would watch. Skylander Boy and Girl, I would watch. That was a YouTube channel that is like FGTV. That was their original one, was Skylander Boy and Girl. Used to watch that all the time as a kid. So yes, that's like peak gaming with my brothers. Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk's a weird one because I thought I wouldn't like Cyberpunk as much as I did. Like, I feel like Cyberpunk needs to be swap places with Minecraft right now. Because Cyberpunk's a game I didn't expect to like as much as I did. And then we played Cyberpunk on stream. And it was, oh, that game's that's generational. That game's so good. I love Cyberpunk, the show. I watched the show before I played the game, and then I watched the show and it made me want to play the game, and then I played the game, and it's not as good as the show, but it is good. Fortnite does not make top 50. Spider-Man 2018 does make the list. That game's peak. That's just a fun game. Like, I can't hate it. I would play that all the time. It's just peak. You should play Disco Elysium. I have heard that I should play that. It should make the list. At some point we will play through it. Let me go on my Steam. Let's see what games I got. I feel like I should add more Resident Evil. Oh, Life is Strange. Okay, I've not played Life is Strange yet. I've started it. I'm getting through it. It could be on there for me once I beat it. Oh, Dead Space. Dead Space. I literally have a Dead Space thing that I have Dead Space on my wall. Yes, Dead Space has to make it. The Dead Space remake is one of the greatest horror games I've played. It's the fact that you can constantly, like, it's not boring. The things change every time, and it's always scary, and it's always something new. Like, I feel like that game was also a big one for me, liking horror games. So I feel like that's got to be up there. What else? I feel like I'm missing some big games that I love, and have mentioned loving, and I feel like I'll watch this back and be like, oh my god, how did I miss that? What else do I really like? Oh, I tell you what, Fable. Fable 3, as a younger man, peak. The combat in that game was pretty good. Wait, is it not 50? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Can I only do 25? I can make 2 lists? That's fine. Ark? I don't know if Ark makes it. Fortnite doesn't make it. Does Ark make it? No, I feel like Ark doesn't make it. Oh, God of War. God of War 2018. Bro, Resident... Oh, wait, I got a couple games. To wheel up here. God of War. Red Dead. Okay, these are like the cringe everyone loves games. I only beat Red Dead recently, and I hated the game until I started investing more time into it. That game's story is so peak. God of War is a very fun game. I thank you for the Prime sub, Evina. I really appreciate it. How are you doing? Hope you're well. Assassin's Creed. Bruh, my stream crashed, and now my chat's not loading. This is so cringe. Why is my chat no longer working? And I have two discs. Yes, close my old OBS. Look, bro, my chat's not loading. Bruh, how am I supposed to re-chat now? I just have my stream open up top. Okay, refresh. Reload. Okay, sorry. I don't know how much when we cut out. So Far Cry 3 was a crazy pull. Far Cry 3 is one of my favorite games of all time. That game consistently is great, and I love that game so much. So yes, that makes it on. Black Ops 3. Oh wait, specifically Zombie Chronicles makes it onto that as a separate spot. And Black Ops 3 also makes it on there. No, we'll put them in the same spot. Because Zombie Chronicles is a gaming experience. Like when that was at its peak, and people were like, "Oh my god, Treyarch's cooking something up, but we don't know what it is." And it was Zombie Chronicles. Oh my god, that was a peak gaming experience. What else is on there for me? Hollow Knight. Ooh. Okay, wait. Hollow Knight might make it. Hollow Knight's a game that's not how you spell knight at all. Hollow Knight is a game I didn't think would be on there. Because when I first played it, I didn't enjoy it, and that I didn't think I would enjoy it, and then I played it and peak. So, can I add more? Gap. Can I add more? Would Gap add? No. I want more. Give me more. Give me more. Give me more. Give me more. I want more. I want 20. I still haven't finished it. The game length. Well, I could see it being this, but that's. Oh wait. Okay, wait. We just add to the height. That's another layer. So that's. Okay, we can just keep adding. Okay, this is easier. Fine, I know how to change it now. That's peak. Okay, Black Ops 3 is on there. Ooh, okay. Do I start adding games from the same series now? Or do I see if there's more individual games? You know what? Any FIFA? Oh my god, wait, FIFA 20. FIFA 20? Oh my god, peak. Okay, it's not okay. I say peak. It's not like, you know, insane story, but as a time in my life is how I'm seeing this game. Like that's what games are to me for the most part. That's how I enjoy a game the most, is it being a time in my life. At FIFA 20, peak COVID, or like just before COVID, even, so it's peak, and then it transitioned into COVID. Ryan Kent, FIFA 20, holy pull. Okay, it's not like, you know, it's not the greatest game of all time. But for me, this is my personal list of games that I like. It makes it. FIFA 20 Ryan Kent makes it on. He'd make it on his own list. Peak. Him and Daniel James? FIFA 20? FIFA 20? Daniel James card, bro? Makes it on the list. Makes it on the list. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Peak. Okay. FIFA 20 does make the list. What are other games that are like that? FIFA 20 makes it on that list. I had another idea for a game as I said it. As we mentioned FIFA, I had an idea for a game and I've completely forgotten. It's fine. I'm going to put Life is Strange on the list. No, I'm not, because I can't spell. Life is something. My God. Because as a gaming experience, I haven't beat the game, personally. But like, watching Jacksepticeye play that game was peak on its own. So I feel like that makes it up. I love that. We're gonna sort out the actual list soon. Because this isn't the order that it's in. Like, this is just what has its coming to me order. Okay, wait, my iPhone's working now. I can see what other games I've put on my list of games that I like. Where is it? I have oh, my top 10 games. Let's see if I miss any. Dead Rising 2, Horizon Zero Dawn, Far Cry 3, Skyrim, Elden Ring, Resident Evil, got all of those. Okay, all the games I could think of, I've put down. Undertale, as far as gaming experiences go, Undertale. Ooh. Oh, even FNAF makes it on too. Let's do a twofer here. FNAF 1. These are like my games I haven't played, but are still special to me because I watched, like, watching someone else experience it as peak. Like watching a Jacksepticeye and Markiplier, like that was a time in history that can be cut out and like peak. Like even like these are like my game theory games too. Like, yeah, this is peak. What else can be on there? Elder Scrolls Online is there for me. I mean, as far as gaming experiences go, because I am thinking a lot of these as how fun was it to play with friends, or how much did it influence me as a person? And I feel like that's why like Last of Us 2 has to be up there, Resident Evil 2 has to be up there, and Silent Hill 2 has to be up there, because they're like the most influential to me as a person now. But like, I'm the same person if I didn't spend 2,000 hours on Elder Scrolls Online with my friends. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think I'd be the same person. Same with like Life is Strange. I don't think I'd be the same person if I'd never watched a playthrough of Life is Strange. So it has to be on there. Like, some of these games, like, I'm gonna put the trifecta of Minecraft, Spider-Man, and Skylanders. Like, those three are games where, like, I would still be the same person if I played them or didn't, but I love these games and they were very fun. So they make it on. Maybe I wouldn't be the same person if I never played Minecraft, actually. I feel like I'm giving Minecraft a poor rap, because you did play it a lot. I did play it. GeoGuessr, ooh, that's a pull. GeoGuessr was a peak time in my life when I was playing. Oh, GeoGuessr's not on the list. Okay, we're gonna put, there's no GeoGuessr. We're gonna put this one, GeoFS, that's GeoGuessr. Okay, just so everyone's aware, that's GeoGuessr. GeoGuessr makes it on. That's a time in my life. Like that's like a couple months, almost a year, when that time. Okay, this is a couple years ago. I did spell it wrong, but it's fine because I searched Geo and there's nothing. There's no GeoGuessr here. That time, when that 3-month period when Goldie was off working for that whole summer, and it was just me and chat playing GeoGuessr for like 3 months. Peak. That was peak. That was a peak time. That was great. Some of my best clips on when he went to summer camp. Yeah, some of my best clips on my stream have been from that time. So GeoGuessr has to be on the list. I'm trying to get as far as we can without adding anything else. I would go as far to say Marvel Rivals. I don't play it anymore. But when Marvel Rivals peaked, season 0 and 1 and a bit of 2, that makes it on the list. It's low on the list. It's like low 50s, but it makes it on the list. For me, as a time, I feel like I'm missing some crazy pools. What was he doesn't make it on there for me? Maybe Ark. Cryophyr I haven't played yet, so it can't be on there. Alien Isolation, ooh. We're like rating stream games at this point, but yes, Alien Isolation, that was pretty peak. That was really scary. I should probably come back to that game at some point, because yeah, that game was peak. I feel like I'm missing some crazy, like some really good games. Slime Rancher, that game, very important to me. I think I needed that game as a 15-year-old boy. I needed that game. I needed that game. I spent so many hours on that because it was that was like the calmest I had felt as a 15-year-old boy. So I needed that at the time. So that was peak. What else? Like, what else is like a crazy game that I'm like, oh my god, I would not be the same. I don't know if I have anything like else that I can think of at the top of my head. Because I probably will watch this back and go, oh my god, I can't believe I missed that. Borderlands 3 with... Yeah, Borderlands 3 was pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, not Borderlands. Yeah, Borderlands. Yeah. I'll give Borderlands 2 this... That was another very good time. I've played, like, spending a lot of hours in the game. That was fun. Bloons? Yeah, Bloons is really fun. It's Bloons, isn't it? It's Bloons. Bloons. Bloons Tower Defense 6 is very fun. That does make it onto the list of my... If I was to say... Like, if we're just going through my favorite games that I've played, yes, that does make it on the list. Is there anything else I can think of? You know what? I'm gonna turn my Xbox on. I'm gonna go through my Xbox games. This should be an easy way to find out games that I've loved. We can go through them now. We can add them on as we go, as long as my Xbox actually wants to turn on. Jesus, holy. Okay. Display capture, turn off. Okay. Ooh, Jedi Fallen Order. Already. Yeah, Jedi Fallen Order. That was a peak game. You played a game with American Pug, but I forgot the name. I don't know either. Jedi Fallen Order. When I broke my ankle. Ooh, okay, I had another pull. Another Star Wars game. Force Unleashed. Both of those bad boys, pretty peak. For a guy that doesn't like Star Wars, those games are peak. I love those games a lot. A Jedi Fallen Order. When I broke my ankle and I just sat there and played that game all in one sitting. Up there. That's a great memory. It's Force Unleashed, playing that with my uncle. Yes, peak. Ooh, Gears of War. Yeah, Gears of War 1 makes it onto the list. Gears of War 1 makes it onto the list. I'm trying to make sure I have one from each. Like, I can at this point have one from each game series that I like my favorite from the series. Some of these might get taken off. Like, I don't think Firewatch makes it in the end. We'll see. Let's see what else. But yeah, Gears of War, great game. Played with my friends. Like, yeah. Peak. What else? What else makes it onto the list? Banjo-Kazooie. Oh, Viva Pinata. That's a late to the game pull. I'm just gonna put Viva. Bro, Viva Pinata. Do I prefer 1 or 2? Viva Pinata 1. God, that game's peak. I've played that recently. I've played that multiple times throughout my life. Of just been like, oh, I need to play this. There's times where I'm like, I need to play Viva Pinata. I launch it. I have a great time. Playing that as a kid when the show was coming out. Ooh. Sorry, I was just thinking another childhood game. Right, Moshi Monsters on the list. Club Penguin. You know what? Nah, Club Penguin don't make the list for me. Oh, does it, bro? Oh, nah, Club Penguin makes the list. Club Penguin makes the list. Sorry, it has to make the list. Those games, like those 3 games, again, like I might put some of the childhood games at the bottom. Because, like, how much do they affect me now? Not much. Oh, wait, Doki Doki Literature Club. Holy pull. Okay, we're at 40. Doki Doki, a game I played once with one of my friends years ago. 2018, probably, I played that game. That game's peak. That game's like... I feel like a lot of these games, or like the games that I see as influential, were games that eventually got me to play the games that are at the top of my list. Because at the start, I never would have played the games at the top. So I want to find more... Ooh, no Dead Island so far? Ooh, dude, Dead Island's pretty sick. Oh, Dead Island makes the list. I mean, yeah. Dead Island makes the list. Dead Island 1 makes the list. At the 42 spot so far of the games that I remember. This we'll get a Dead Space is on the list. Dead Space did make it. Yeah, Dead Space is peak. Doom, I've never played, like, I've never got into any of the Doom games. Oblivion would be on there if Skyrim wasn't on there. I want games from different series. Fallout 3. Fallout 3. Oh, that's a tough one. Yeah, Fallout 3 makes it on, because Fallout 3... I mean, because one of the Fallout games needs to make it onto the list, right? I feel like Fallout 3 is my favorite out of the ones I've played. I feel like the gameplay is old but really fun. Like, my only complaint with that game is there's no run button. The story's so engaging, it's so quick, it's fun. Yes. At the moment, we're just getting our games on there. So, oh, I've opened up a random OF Girls Twitch streams that are mine. Okay, let's open back up into here. Let's see what else we got. I gotta learn. I'll be right back. I see you in a bit more. I will have a list soon. Have a good time in the researching and getting some knowledge. Okay. GTA 6. No, what? GTA 5. I don't love GTA 5 that much, but that's peak COVID. So yes, I feel like it makes it on. Bioshock 1. I never beat it. A lot of these games are on the list of games I had never beat, but like the parts that I played were peak. So like Bioshock, yeah, atmospherically, it's so influential. It's the gameplay is fun. It's difficult. It's the environment, the environmental storytelling, the characters. Yes, makes it on the list. Yeah, for sure. What else? Because I do kind of feel like I'm snubbing some games that I really love that are like not my favorite in their series. I've never played Persona. Plants vs Zombies is good. That could be on there for me. What else would be on there for me? I want some more indie games that I've loved. Stoics of Deep's pretty cool. What do I think about? What games do I think about the most? I'm thinking about... Oh, bro! Telltale The Walking Dead hasn't been put on the list yet! What the hell? Holy stupid. What the... What? That's like... Yeah. Yeah. Telltale... bro. Telltale. Give me that. Give me The Walking Dead. No, there's no specific season 1, but it's season 1. Season 1's the best season out of all of them. Yes. Bro, The Walking Dead hasn't been put in there. That isn't like one of the top selling games of all time for a reason. Like, the story is so great. The gameplay's boring, right? Like, everyone knows the gameplay is not... The gameplay is not the reason you play tell to The Walking Dead. It's the story, it's the world of The Walking Dead, it's the plot lines and the choices you can make that actually have no actual, you know, meaning or weight behind them, but you know, that's fine. State of Decay 3, State of Decay 2. No, I don't think I enjoyed that game enough to be on the list. It's almost there. Like I do like it, but it's not top 50. What else would I say is like a great game? I don't know whether I can just take from game series I already have loved, or like, because like with some of these, right? Like Last of Us 2, Last of Us 1's not on the list right now, but Last of Us 1 I like more than Overwatch, and Overwatch is currently in the number 13 spot, and I don't think that's fair. Because it's not up there for me in comparison to, I don't know, like Silent Hill 1 is even, like, do I, you know what, these last 3 slots are gonna go for my favorite game within its game series. So actually, well, no, Dark Souls 1. No, Dark Souls 1's not on there, hello? Okay, Dark Souls 1 remaster, because I've only played the remaster, makes it on there. And then my last 2 are going to be my favorite Resident Evil game. My second favorite Resident Evil game, Resident Evil 7. And then Silent Hill 1. Because they're my favorite game series of all time, so I feel like they deserve to have 2 spots on the list. There we go. Okay, so now I actually want to order these. Okay, the trouble comes from my 4th spot, right? That's where the trouble comes. Last of Us 1, absolutely. The Last of Us 2 is my favorite game that I've played at the moment. Out of all the games I've played, Silent Hill, Last of Us Part 2 is one of my favorite games. Or probably is I'd say it is my favorite game. Then it comes down to Resident Evil 2 and Silent Hill 2. Because I've always said Resident Evil 2 is my favorite, but I kind of think Silent Hill 2 Remake hits the number 2 spot. I feel like that's more fair. I feel like it fits more. The story's more more engaging. I think the story holds its own more, and Resident Evil 2 has a better atmosphere, I would argue. But like Silent Hill 2 has a better soundtrack. Like I think the atmosphere in Resident Evil 2 is better, but yeah, the vibe of Silent Hill is peak. Like the fog world, oh, peak. Okay, I would then go. Dead Rising 2. Dead Rising 2 is really up there for me as like a great game. And then I would, it's tough. So my first 4: Last of Us Part 2, Silent Hill 2, Resident Evil 2, Dead Rising 2. I love 2s, bro. Give me the sequels. I love the sequels. I would then go for Dying Light isn't the 5th. I could see Days Gone being the 5th, but I don't want my top 5 to be all zombie games. Or, you know, Silent Hill doesn't count, but you know, that vibe of survival horror. I'm gonna go for, I'm gonna turn off my Xbox actually. Okay, I'm gonna go for Cyberpunk. No, Elden Ring. I feel like Elden Ring at the 5 slot feels good. That game's really good. Like, I've played that game multiple times. I sometimes just randomly get the vibe of like, oh, I want to play that game so bad. Yeah, Elden Ring. Yeah, because Elden Ring's really good. Like, this is just like, this isn't me rating what games I think are like for everybody better. Elden Ring. Oh, bro, this is difficult. This is difficult because like Black Ops 3 is good. I would go Elden Ring. Skyrim is my fantasies. I would go that's a 6. Then Days Gone. Then Dead Space. Dying Light 2 might be at like the 15 spot, to be honest, because I feel like Red Dead I like more than Days Gone. Do I like God of War more than Days Gone? Not Days Gone. I don't. Oh, I feel like Days Gone's too high. I feel like Days Gone should be like there. No, I feel like I like Red Dead 2 more than Days Gone. On retrospective, I think I like Red Dead 2 more than Days Gone. The story of Red Dead 2 is just better. Like, the ending of Red Dead 2 is what lifts it up. I mean, the first 2 acts of Red Dead suck. Well, I don't like. No, that sucks a bit harsh. I don't like them. But the rest of the game is peak, whereas Days Gone, that's pretty consistently good, but no. Oh, Far Cry 3 is getting snubbed right now. I love Far Cry 3. I feel like Far Cry 3 should be there. Far Cry 3 at 7 feels right for me. Gameplay is addictive, the story is great up until the end part. Driving around, skinning animal, yeah, it's gotta be up there. I feel like this is where it's at right now. I agree with all of this in this order. Now it gets tricky. Now it gets tricky. I feel like Pokemon, Pokemon should not be this high. Resident Evil 7 should not be this low. Oh, that's tough, actually. Resident Evil 7 and Silent Hill should not be that low. Because in realism, it's probably there. And then Silent Hill 1 is probably not right next to it. Though I like it less than Red Dead. I like it more than Days Gone, so right there, that's probably more accurate with those two involved. God of War snubbed at 15. I then feel Horizon. I like Horizon more. Then I like Call of Duty Black Ops 3 less as a whole game. Zombies is what lifts it up for me. Then I would... The Walking Dead. This is way more difficult to actually pick when you get down to the... When you get down to the end, this is way more difficult to choose. What is, like, what is peak? Oh, that's so... This is so much more challenging than I thought it would be. Because, like, I love all these games. I mean, I feel like bottom of the list is kind of easier. Let's start from the bottom. Doki Doki's bottom. That barely scrapes the 50. No, Rivals. Marvel Rivals is 50. That barely scrapes it. That barely scrapes the surface. It was such a short time frame of where it was peak. So that's such a... Yeah. Then Doki Doki. Then GeoGuessr. That's fine. I don't hate that right now. Dead Island. Force Awakens is next on that. It was so fun watching it. But yeah, it's not up there with like that. In Isolation is also not up there like that. Then I would go for... This is tough. Like, my main thoughts right now is... Slime Rancher is probably next. Because on the grand scheme of things, it's not that good, but I love it. So it's not up there as much. Elder Scrolls Online is probably next. I think that's the bottom so far. Like, it's this mid area that's difficult. I mean, Pokemon Platinum, which is what this is representing, is not... I'm not... my favorite Pokemon game. But in comparison to other games... Okay. Bloons TD6 is the next bottom. Then... Bro, okay, this is the El Clasico of Viva Pinata versus Pokemon of, like, my childhood peak games. I feel like they should share a spot. I feel like Pokemon's slightly more impactful to me as a person. Then Minecraft. Then Skylanders. Then Moshi Monsters. Then Club Penguin. No. Club Penguin swap with Minecraft. Yeah, I like Club Penguin about that much. Yeah. Yeah, I played Moshi Monsters more than Club Penguin as a kid. Now we get to tricky territory. Firewatch is probably the next button. I don't know if I like Firewatch this much. I feel like it's too high up. I feel like that's more GeoGuessr level. I feel like that's more GeoGuessr level. Now, this line. I feel like that's a good spot for that. Good spot for that. Good spot for that. And that and that. Oh, what would I have next? What would I have next? That's the Dead Island. That feels right. Borderlands 3. That feels right to me. Yeah, that feels right to me. Two more lines left. It's between these games. And like these spots aren't important, right? The 2 cares about the 22nd spot. But to me, bro, this is within the top. Does it make the top 25 or not? That's what this is. This is does it make top 25 or not? Oh, top 20. This is okay. This is tough. Fallout 3 makes the top 25. Nah. Yeah. Fallout 3 makes top 25. Then I feel like Bioshock should, but I haven't put enough hours into it. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I haven't spent enough time to be like, yeah, for sure, it's top 25. It's so good. Like I haven't got that time on it. I'm not big on it like that. This is way more difficult than I thought it would be. I would then go for Fallout 3. Jedi Fallen Order? Spider-Man? Hollow Knight. I feel like that's the top 25. So I feel like my top 25 games are Last of Us Part 2, Silent Hill 2, Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 7, Dead Rising 2, Elden Ring, Skyrim, Fallout 3, Far Cry 3, Dead Space, Cyberpunk, Red Dead 2, Silent Hill, Days Gone, Dying Light 2, God of War, Horizon, Overwatch, Call of Duty Black Ops 3, The Walking Dead Telltales, Dead Island, Borderlands 3, Fallout 3, Jedi Fallen Order, Spider-Man, and Hollow Knight. I would agree with that. Like, and this is like before, because I'm about to be on my indie games. Okay, I'm almost done with my AAA slop, right? Okay, like give me a year, and you're gonna start to see like Lost in Vivo and you know a bunch of indie horror to be up there. But for now, that's the top 25. Now I would go FIFA 20, Dark Souls 1, Bioshock, GTA, Life is Strange, Undertale, Final Fantasy Freddy's, Fable, Gears of War. Then we get to my slop games that I also still love. That's the top 50. That's the top 50 for me. I can't think of anything else off the top of my head. I probably am gonna have... That's probably gonna be something that I've missed. And I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe I didn't think of that game. I love that game. I spent so many hours on that game. But for now, that's what I'm thinking of. Give me a couple months when I've played like a bajillion indie horror games, but because I feel like my top 50 is so like basic. I feel like such a basic white boy, you know? Yeah, Last of Us Part 2 big, Silent Hill 2 big, Resident Evil 2 big. Like I got nothing on here that's like creative. If you watch like there's like Mike Critical and he's like, yeah, this is a game from 1995. I played it when I was 6 years old. It's peak. But I'm like, I ain't got nothing like that. Like Firewatch is on my list. It's fine. Who cares? It's games that I love. It's not games that are supposed to be creative and, you know, they're great in their own right. But yeah, I think they're great. Anyway, that is the end of that section. Time for Resident Evil Revelations 2. Yay! Yay!